Hello everyone and happy 4th of July. So I'm going to do a video review on the Maker's Bolt 3/4 inch heavy duty anti-theft shackle. Here's the box they come in. It is cardboard, but it does have a little carry handle. So here's what they look like inside the box with the foam padding. It comes with 2 in a box, as well as the little wrench for loosening and tightening. These are great. So if you have them tightened up real good, you can't turn those by hand like you can the standard kind like this, that you could easily get a hold of this or put a screwdriver in there and twist it. So these work. These are better. So this will not fit over, even if I take this little rubber protective thing off, which those are pretty handy. I cannot fit this over this 2-inch hitch that way, and I can't fit it over this way. And if I want to do a recovery, pull somebody out of the snow, sand, mud, or use it as an anchor point or something like that, I need to get this thing attached to something. Well, I'm not going to use the 2-inch hitch, because that's just asking for an accident. What I'm going to use is this attachment right here. Just has a big hole through there. Slide that in. Keep it real, put that back in there. All right, so this does have the working load limit stamped in there. WLL is working load limit, 4 3/4 ton. Now these do have a 57,000 pound braking strength. That's not the number I go by. I go by the working load limit. 57,000 pounds is very strong, but that's what this is rated for when it's initially made. And after use, it won't. After continued use, it won't remain at 57,000 pounds. So it's just best to go by the working load limit. And again, this is 4 3/4 ton. And then 3/4 inch is the diameter of the steel used. So I'm going to put this back in there because I like the red paint on it and I want to protect it. So, all right. So just put that in there like that. And this is where that tool comes in handy. Both ends of this wrench, by the way, are made to use to tighten and loosen. So for faster use, use this long side. For more torque, use this side. All right. So no one is going to be able to walk up there and loosen that by hand. There's just no way. And then probably not even enough room to put a monkey wrench or pliers on there to loosen that. Whereas this thing, like I said, even if that's tightened down really, really tight, you could just put a screwdriver in there and pop that loose and steal this thing. So I have 2 different types of devices I'm going to show how to hook it up to. And this is a kinetic rope. And here's a soft shackle. I would fit this through there, put the kinetic rope over the top, loosen up the slip knot, drop it over the diamond knot, pull that slip knot tight, put the knot right above the kinetic rope, and then I could attach the other end of the kinetic rope to the vehicle I need to pull out, or the stump I need to pull, or whatever I need to do, and start driving away. And this thing will definitely hold. I have no qualms about that. And then the kinetic rope will stretch up to I don't know if it's 25 or 35%, but like a kind of like a long rubber band. And then at the end of the stretch, then you have added pulling strength to either pull somebody out of the snow, mud, muck, or sand, or lift that or pull that tree out of the ground. So another way to use the this device here, take that out, would be to, if I want to use the back of my truck for a change of direction point. Like I said, I cannot loosen this by hand, and neither can anybody else because it is anti-theft. So you just loosen it with that. I could put this big snatch block or pulley on the back. And then I could either have the winch cable go through here or rope, if, like I said, if I want to use the back of my truck for a change of direction, pulling from this side and then have it come off this way. And the reason I would use this shackle for this as opposed to a soft shackle is because this is too sharp of an edge, and it would definitely cut into this and make it much, much weaker. So that's definitely a bad idea, because this isn't radiused enough, and it's not wide enough material to safely use a soft shackle, where this is perfect for it. And in fact, it's even, the paint is protected because of this nice thick rubber guard on there. So that's how I use these shackles. They're great. They look awesome. The color is very nice and contrasting with the dark gray of my truck. And one more thing. Here is a non-static tow rope, where same thing. I can't fit this rope through this little hole, nor would I want to, but it works perfect with this shackle. Just like that. So if I didn't want to have the kinetic method being used with the orange rope, I would just use the standard wide rope, which has a little stretch. They both have their purposes, but this definitely is a must-have when using this type of setup, because the soft shackle just, I mean, I could also use a soft shackle in addition to this, but that's just having an extra thing to possibly go wrong. So anyway, that's how they're used. This is a great product, and I heavily recommend it. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.